In the annals of basketball, some stories transcend mere statistics. They delve into the human spirit, the weight of expectation. This is the tale of Andrew Bynum, a prodigy whose physical gifts were undeniable, yet whose journey was fraught with complexity, a talent destined for greatness, but also a young man navigating the immense pressures of professional sports. Imagine the legendary Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a master of the post-game, imparting wisdom on footwork. Now, juxtapose that with the mundane, almost jarring sound of a bowling ball striking pins. Two worlds colliding. Welcome to Hoop Tales. Today, we unravel the complex narrative of Andrew Bynum, a story of immense potential. Our journey begins in New Jersey, 1987, a child's rapid growth marked on a wall, a testament to what was to come. From a raw 17-year-old, Bynum's early NBA years were a whirlwind. A montage of transformation, he quickly evolved into a dominant center, a force in the paint. Showcasing a rare blend of size and skill, his defensive intensity at the rim was unmatched, a true anchor for his team. The future seemed limitless, but then, a somber shift, the shadow of injuries began to loom. Threatening to derail a promising career, he watched from afar as his team, the Lakers, clinched championships, a bittersweet victory. His face, a canvas of emotions, flickered between intense focus and a distant disengagement. The weight of his physical struggles began to manifest, not just in his body, but in his demeanor. Then came the trade, a seismic shift in his career, a multi-team deal involving Howard, Iguodala, and Bynum. Philadelphia pulsed with excitement, newspaper headlines screaming with anticipation for their new star. But what followed was a surreal, slow-motion sequence that would define a turning point. The infamous bowling incident, a seemingly innocuous activity, yet one that highlighted his fragile physical state. The contrast was stark. The empty 76ers court, where he was meant to shine, remained untouched by his presence. This period marked a medical and psychological unraveling, a disconnect between his immense physical gift and his mental state. The question rose: how much of his struggle was physical, and how much was the burden of expectation? In the aftermath, we explore the intricate dance of sports psychology, internal motivation versus external rewards. For Bynum, a teenager thrust into the spotlight, surrounded by legends, isolation often accompanied the wealth and fame. His stints with the Cavaliers and Pacers were brief, marked by fading consistency, a shadow of his former self. The weight of what could have been hung heavy, a constant reminder of unfulfilled potential. At just 27, Andrew Bynum walked away from the court, into a quiet locker room, for the very last time. His legacy is complex, a reflection on talent, pressure, and the system that shapes young athletes. In recent years, Bynum has offered glimpses of reflection, hinting at the challenges he faced. His story raises crucial questions about the emotional infrastructure provided to young players entering T. He League. The number 27, a poignant reminder of his age when he left the game, appears on screen. A silhouette of Bynum stands beside the championship rings and an empty jersey, symbolizing his triumphs and his absence. Andrew Bynum's story is a powerful synthesis of two truths: the failure of an extraordinary gift, and the systemic pressures that handed it over too soon, without the necessary support. Join us next week on Hoop Tales for another deep dive into the captivating world of basketball.